Hello, listeners. Take a little walk back in time with me to a time of soda shops and penny candy, of neighborhood grocers and silver screen legends. Welcome back to the golden age of radio and enjoy classic radio plays of a bygone era, reimagined here for you by the Alexander Radio Theater. The makers of Johnson's Flax products for home and industry present Fibber, McGee, and Molly, written by Don Quinn and Phil Leslie. What two things are you most anxious to have in your home? Aren't they beauty and cleanliness? Think for a moment how easily and inexpensively you can have both beauty and cleanliness, just with an occasional application of genuine Johnson's Flax to your floors, furniture, and woodwork. A rich, mellow, polished flax surface is a thing of beauty in itself. The flax brings out the grain and beauty of the wood. It adds a soft luster to leather, linoleum, and metal surfaces. And of course, this tough flax film protects these surfaces against wear, dirt, and moisture. Dust and dirt do not adhere readily to a flax-polished surface. So cleaning is not only easier, but a flaxed home is actually cleaner and more sanitary. Johnson's Flax is of the very finest quality and long-wearing. The cost is really very little, so why not practice protective housekeeping in your home with genuine Johnson's Flax? Dealers everywhere carry it. There are certain people who simply won't admit that nature does anything right. They are the kind who gild cattails, paint "Whose little tootsie are you?" on the shells of baby turtles, and clip poodle dogs to look like anemic lions. Here's one of those people now as we meet Fibber, McGee, and Molly.
Hey Fred, how much you charge me to paint this Christmas tree white?
Why do you want it white, McGee?
What do you mean why do I want it white? You got 100 trees in this lot that you painted white.
Yeah, and I think they're horrible, but some people like them that way.
Never mind the artistic comment, Fred. How much?
$10.
$10 to spray a little white paint on this half-pint tree? Who do you think you are, Rembrandt? Look, maybe you didn't understand. I want this tree painted white, not gold-plated.
$10.
You're a pirate. I bet you've made $200 already today.
Well, you're a cheapskate, and I've made $340.
You're a robber, and you want to sell a half interest in this lot?
Well, you're a stoop, and I wouldn't sell my own mother half an interest.
Well, you're a low-down, dirty swindler. $10 to spray a little tree like that in white. Rat. Cheating people right and left. Making $400 a day. The chiseler. I don't know whether to report him to the OPA or make him a better offer for the half interest. The low-down...
What's the matter, McGee, this time?
That guy, Fred Corrigan, that runs the Christmas tree lot at 14th and Oak, the dirty pine broker, wanted to charge me $10 to paint our Christmas tree white.
That does seem a little high, dearie. But think of the work there is to it, putting all those needles back on after the paint dries.
They don't take the needles off. They just spray the tree. Wish, wish, wish. That's all there is to it.
Well, if wishing will make it so, why don't you just do it yourself?
Well, if it's a $10 job, I can't afford to pay myself that much. Besides, I haven't got a paint spray, so... Hey, haven't we got a paint spray attachment on the vacuum cleaner? My gosh, I can have that tree painted white before you can say, doesn't that look awful?
Oh no, McGee, please. I realize we need to get the house painted, but not on the inside. Let's leave the tree green.
You'll love a white one, Snooky. It's the modern thing. Nobody uses green trees anymore. They're outmoded.
You don't say. Well, tell me, Salvador, what color snow are people using this year? Chartreuse?
No kidding, Molly. White Christmas trees are all the rage.
They must be. They throw me into one. Look, sweetheart, just put the tree up and trim it. I love a green Christmas tree. Don't you, Alice?
Don't I what, Mrs. McGee?
Look, Molly, I'll put it to Alice fair and square and let her give an opinion. Here's the preposition, kid. If you were going to have a Christmas tree, which would you rather have? A dusty, drab, dirty old green one, or a bright, snappy, glistening white one?
Which, Alice?
Mistletoe.
Mistletoe? What an answer.
Jeepers, don't you like to hang a little bouquet of mistletoe, Mr. McGee?
He's too shy, Alice.
I'm not shy. But what good is mistletoe? Either catch somebody under it, and it's either somebody you can kiss anyway, like your wife, or you get a slap in the chops before you can point up to it. Mistletoe, that's just poison ivy with berries.
Well, we'll put some up, Alice, and you'll see who manages to spend most of his time loitering around beneath it. But honestly, dear, do you like a white Christmas tree?
I like 'em all, Mrs. McGee. I don't care if they're purple. Gertrude always has a white one, though, and she likes 'em.
Who's Gertrude? We know her?
She's the boy who always rides past here in the cream-colored Cadillac and honks his horn sister.
I see. Himself here used to go with a man who owned a Stutzberg cat's knees.
Yeah, but I gave her up for an old guy with a broken-down Maxwell's daughter. Well, honestly now, Alice, don't you really prefer a white Christmas tree?
I got awfully tired of them, Mr. McGee. When I was a little girl, my father gave us kids some tiny paintbrushes and told us to paint a Christmas tree white.
Heavenly days! It must have taken you children a long time to paint a tree with little brushes. Oh, how long did it take you?
Oh, we never did get it finished, but it kept us off the streets till we were 18 years old. Well, I gotta wrap some presents. See you later.
Bright kid. How all that lovely golden hair can grow out of that solid bone, I'll never know.
She's awfully sweet, though, McGee. There isn't a mean thought in Alice's head.
No, nor any other kind either. Well, this ain't getting my tree sprayed.
Where did you leave the tree, dearie?
Out in front. I can attach the vacuum cleaner cord from the porch slide. Now, let me see. I'll...
Come in. Oh, hello there, Dr. Gamble.
Hello, Molly. And how are you today, Pantry Posh?
Fine, Jumbo. You're out spreading a little cheer? Telling your patients you're going to retire?
Oh, he's not going to retire for years yet, are you, Doctor?
My dear, I'll retire on that far distance day when I can write a personal check for $400 and not have the hired help at the Fourth National Bank burst into hysterical laughter.
Go on, you old miser. You got that much buried under a loose brick in the fireplace right now. Trouble with you is you got more affection for $1 than my wife has for a pound of butter. And that's the love match of the year, Fatso.
You have no right to say that, McGee. Dr. Gamble does more private charity work than anybody in town.
Certainly, I'm a very noble character. When I walk down the street, flowers spring into bloom, birds burst into song, and taxicabs honk twice before they try to kill me. Well, I've got to run along now. This is my busy season, you know.
I suppose the children keep you pretty busy around Christmas time, Doctor.
No, it's the so-called grown-ups, my dear. This is the silly season when 200-pound men start climbing 49-cent stepladders to wire dime store angels to the top of a $3 Christmas tree and wind up in a $500 plaster cast. Pennywise and compound fracture foolish.
Don't you want to stick around and watch me trim our Christmas tree, Doc? I'm painting it white.
You don't have to do that, Skipwit. When I put my gift for you under it, it'll turn white. Good night.
Aw, this doggone thing clogs up like a sentimental woman at a sad movie.
What seems to be the matter, dearie?
This paint spray goes along all right for a minute, and then it chokes up. And when it comes loose again, it throws a blob of paint that would knock Dr. IQ out of the balcony.
Pound it on the porch steps. Maybe that will loosen it up.
Okay, I will.
Now try it.
Okay.
Heavenly days with you. You almost hit me with that.
Sorry, kiddo. I didn't know it was loaded. Well, here we go. Dad, Reddit done it again. Clogged up.
Oh, hurry up and get the job finished, McGee. It's colder than a lineman's lunch out here.
You go in the house if you want to. I can handle this all right.
No, I've got to stay out here and tell people who you are. Get a little more of that white paint on you, and they'll think you're a badly constructed snowman.
Oh, that does it. I'll have this tree sprayed before you can...
Watch your aim, dearie. No, better shut it off. Here comes Mr. Carstairs. Hello there, Mr. Carstairs. Won't you come in the house and have a slug of tea?
No thank you, my dear. I'm just out walking my Pekingese and must hurry along.
What Pekingese, Carsty? I don't see him.
Oh, it was too cold for him to come along, Mr. McGee. But as long as one of us goes out, he's satisfied.
It's really a sweet little dog, Milton, from what I've seen of him.
Personally, I wouldn't have one of them four-legged dust mops as a gift. Give me a man-sized dog. I ever tell you about the hunting dog I had once, Carsty, named Durante?
Durante?
Yeah, what a nose that dog had. Never forget one time we were walking through the woods, me and my dog. Pipe over my shoulder, gun in my mouth.
What was that again?
Gun over my shoulder, pipe in my mouth. When all of a sudden Durante freezes. He's on point, his nose is quivering, tail out like a ramrod, 1 foot in the air. I raises my gun and walks slowly forward, and there, not 10 feet away, was a guy sitting on a stump.
That was quite a dog, Mr. McGee. Trained to flush game wardens, was he?
No, sir, I bawled the dog out. And then I was never so ashamed in all my life. It was the smartest thing he'd ever done.
Why?
Well, sir, I got to talking to the guy, and you know what? His name was Partridge. Henry W. Partridge. Wasn't that wonderful, Carsty?
No, I don't think that was so remarkable, Mr. McGee, in light of what a police dog of mine once did.
What was that, Milton? After all, it's so cold out tonight, the balcony won't spoil.
Well, this dog of ours was extremely intelligent. One day I had him in the post office, and I noticed he was staring at the police posters on the wall. Suddenly he dashed out the door and was gone.
Probably went out to steal an apple off a fruit stand, Carsty.
No, when I got home, he was gripping our butler by the vest pocket and was barking into the telephone, which he had knocked off the table. When the police arrived, it turned out that Jarvis was wanted by the authorities in 3 states.
But why was your dog holding him by the vest pocket, Milton?
That was where our butler kept his fountain pen, you see. He was wanted for forgery. Well, so nice to have seen you. Good evening.
Who does he think he's kidding? I don't believe a word of that story. I'll bet he just made that up.
Never mind him, dearie. Get busy with that paint before it freezes solid.
Yeah? Oh, gee, it might at that. Well, back to work. There she blows.
Stopped up again, McGee?
Yeah, the doggone thing. I only got about a third of this tree sprayed. Maybe if... Hey, wait a minute.
What?
How could Carstairs' dog be gripping the butler by the vest and barking into the phone at the same time?
He didn't say he was gripping the butler with his teeth, dearie. After all, a dog as smart as that could hold him down with one hind paw, dial the police station with the other, and use his front feet to take fingerprints.
Well, maybe. Why should I worry?
You're getting more paint on yourself than you are on the tree, McGee.
Well, the wind keeps changing. They ought to make these paint sprays with a weather vane on them. By George, if...
In the time you've taken to get this tree a dirty gray pet, I could have whitewashed the Kaibab National Forest with a flick gun.
Well, doggone it,
Hello, folks. What's going on here?
Oh, hello, Mr. Vassler.
Hiya, Junior. Pull up a front step and give yourself a 3-point landing.
And if you want your Christmas tree painted, Mr. Vassler, trot on home and get it.
Yeah, I won't be out here very long, Junie. As soon as I adjust the nozzle on this paint spray, I'll...
Mac, do you mean to stand there like a front man for a painter's colic and tell me you're actually going to ruin that pretty little tree with white paint? Ruining that refugee from the forest primeval, despoiling a magnificent evergreen that...
Aw, skip the dramatics, Junior. We know you memorized Evangeline in high school.
And you played the heavy in the Chautauqua Company of Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm, too, didn't you, Mr. Vassler?
The juvenile lead, if you please. I also had 3 seasons of Shakespeare.
A likely story. When you play Shakespeare, son, that's when Othello needs a friend.
Everyone in Omaha said I was another Barrymore. When I came out in my white tights and said, "Oh, what a rogue and peasant slave am I."
You can say that again.
Hush, McGee. I love Shakespeare. Go on, Mr. Vassler.
Is it not monstrous that this player here, seeing a lady forced to a menial task and seeing such drudgery, would then dispense a thing called Johnson's cloth coat? Forsooth, a goodly fabric, which spread upon the scullery linoleum would thus eliminate the scrub. No rub, no buff. Just pour it on, and in 1/3 the time it takes for the hourglass to turn, it dries.
If Shakespeare ain't in the public domain, this two-bit Orson Welles is going to be sued for $9 million.
Ah, yes, it dries so mirror-like. It gleams. That porridge spilled, wiped off. Leaves not a single spot. The labor saved, the hours gained, the beauty seen. 'Tis cloth coat, beloved by chatelaine and serving wench alike. Your nearest dealer will...
Wait a minute, Mr. Basler. Is that in Hamlet?
My dear girl, it's in every hamlet, every village, every town, city, and metropolis. Every place where a housewife takes pride in the appearance of her kitchen. And if I don't get back to the office in the next 10 minutes, I'll find myself back in Chautauqua. So long, kids.
There goes the biggest ham I've seen since Blue Boy went to the state fair. You better be careful. He'll wind up on a platter with an apple in his mouth. This ain't getting my tree sprayed. This is the best it's been yet. Look how white the tree is getting, Molly.
There's one question I'd like to ask you, McGee. Are you sure?
Don't bother me now, kiddo. I'm going too good. Hot dog, ain't that getting beautiful? I finally got this spray gun working perfect.
I know, but look, McGee, I've been wanting to ask you...
Later, Tootsie. I'm just about finished. There we are, all done. And believe me, that's the whitest Christmas tree you'll ever see. Now, won't you admit this is a mighty perfect effect, baby?
Yes, if you like that sort of thing. Well, I'll go in and make some hot coffee, dearie. McGee?
Yeah?
Whose Christmas tree is this in the front porch?
Oh, that's the one I bought this morning that I'm going to paint white. And, oh my gosh, what tree did I paint?
The one that's been growing there in the yard all these years. Bring in the vacuum cleaner when you come.
I ain't the dumbest guy that ever lived. A wise guy. A know-it-all. Can't tell one tree from another. I'm a saphead. I'm brainless, incompetent, ham-handed, butterfingers. If I wasn't so stupid, I'd never let me sit here and insult myself either.
What's the matter, mister?
I know that voice. That you, Teeny?
Sure it is, I betcha. What you sitting there with your head in your hands for, mister? Got a headache? Want me to get you an aspirin? Want me to?
No thanks, sis. Medicine won't touch the kind of headache I got. I just busted my ego in 4 places.
Gee, I'm sorry, mister, but oh boy, who did that?
Yeah? Who did what?
Who painted that tree white? Gee, is that ever beautiful?
Yeah, you see, I got a little confused and...
You're the nicest man in town, I betcha. You put your Christmas tree right out in the front yard where everyone can share it with you.
Well, I didn't exactly...
Gee, all the kids in the neighborhood are going to love you for this, mister. Boy, I can hardly wait till you get it all lit up.
You can't, huh? I say, you can't, huh?
Feel what?
Can't wait till I get all the lights on it.
Gee, neither can I. And you know what, mister?
What?
When it's growing in the ground like that, it can't wobble and fall over either. Our Christmas tree at home is always wobbly.
Lots of people make that mistake, sis. They don't stop to think if they were a tree and got all lit up and then came into a warm room, they'd wobble a little bit too. Skip it. So you think it looks right out here in the front yard, eh?
Oh boy, I'll say. Now all the little children that haven't got Christmas trees can come and see yours, can't they?
Yes, I kind of planned it to get a lot of little bags of candy and stuff and let the kids help themselves Christmas Eve, sis. I just planned that. Think they'd like it?
Gee, will they ever? And us kids will sing.
Sing what?
You know, the song we sing for you every Christmas time. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Would you like to hear it now, mister?
Well, yes. Yes, I believe I would, sis.
Okay. Hey, Kenny, Johnny, Buddy, Randy, come here. He wants to hear it.
What a wonderful bunch of kids going around the neighborhood with a 30-piece orchestra.
This is Alexander Radio Theater. The original show, Fibber, McGee, and Molly, Fibber Paints a Christmas Tree White, aired December 18th, 1945. This production has been creatively produced, effectively directed, and precisely edited by Laura Crooks. Our production starred Fibber is Jeff Moose, Fred is John Tracy, Molly is Charlene Carrico, Teeny is Leanne Stephan, Alice is Angelique Carrico, Doc is George Brown, and Carstairs is Kevin Goodall. Sound effects were created or collected by the cast, and music was used royalty-free. Full credits are available at the Alexander County Library. The Alexander Radio Theater is brought to you by the Alexander Community Theater, the Alexander County Library, and Apple City Broadcasting. This is Dave Basler, your announcer, inviting you to tune in next month for another Alexander Radio Theater production. Take your time as you head back to the present day. Enjoy the view, and don't miss the little things of today that will be tomorrow's treasures.